We're so glad you're with us today. The Lexington Theater Company presents a chorus line next week.
And we're very pleased to welcome Jeromy Smith, Denis, Lambert, and Sarah Bowden, all here to tell us about what's going to be happening on that stage. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Jeromy, I know you're really excited about the cast members you brought in for this.
You know, we are my wife, Lindy Franklin Smith, who's the artistic director of the Lex, she made her Broadway debut with a chorus line in 2006. And so now she gets to share this beautiful show that has meant so much to her and so much to us with Lexington and with a great crop of performers that include these amazing performers right here, Sarah and Denis.
Very experienced actors that you brought in, right?
I mean, they have so much history with the show and are just wonderful, lovely people.
And Denis, you've worked with this group before. This is not your first time to be in town.
Yeah, 2 years ago I was hanging upside down from the ceiling as Bert in Mary Poppins.
A different experience
Yes,
this time,
very
right?
Very different.
What can we expect on stage? Tell us about the magic of this show.
The magic of this show, I think it's a show that shows what happens in an audition room and what happens with dancers doing musical theater. It's actually a show about what we do. Mm-hmm. So you get to really experience these different people, and you get to see the heartache and the pain of wanting to have a job and then maybe not getting it in the end because he can't give the job to everybody. So I think it's really personal for us because it's what we do on a daily basis. I mean, sometimes I moved to New York in January, so I've been auditioning this year, and sometimes there'll be 3 or 4 auditions in a day, which doesn't really happen anywhere else in the world, I think. And to have that experience to play a show that uses those emotions, that's for us as dancers and as performers.
You really totally relate to what you're playing on stage.
It's incredible. I mean, you get to wear a leotard and tights and stand on stage. You know, there's no. That's what I love about this show. It's just there's a line on stage, and there's 17
dancers,
actors standing on that line telling their story, and there's no special effects or anything. It's just this beautiful book and this wonderful choreography, and
You've both been in this show before, but is it different when you come to a different city and present it and work together with some different cast members? Does it take on a different feel?
Yeah, and I mean, I think the show is different every time you do it. Every time you have different actors inhabiting these characters, it changes. And the play is so strong, it can really take that.
Yeah.
So it's so exciting today. I mean, I heard a bunch of the cast for the first time do some scenes, and I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
We have a bunch of younger performers with the Lexington Theater Company.
College students, and we even have some high school students that are cut dancers from the beginning. They in the audition process, and then they get to understudy and learn these parts as well. So education is a huge part of
which is the cool thing about what you and your wife have done, really, with this whole program.
Yeah.
Okay, the important thing: tickets. How do we get to see the show?
You can call the Lexington Center box office 233-3535, or visit lexingtontheatercompany.org or lexingtonoperahouse.com.
All right, your chance to see a chorus line. Let's